We're back again. So from 2012 to 2015, there was a service called PlayStation Mobile, which supported the PsVita, the PSTV, Android 2.3 devices. So as you can tell, there probably wasn't much traction towards PlayStation Mobile, and not many people exactly cared about it back then. But today, I changed that because I'll be taking a look at some of these games that were on the PlayStation Mobile, and my camera is not focusing, I'm going insane. Now you're probably wondering, random dude, how did you get these PlayStation Mobile games if they were discontinued over 10 years ago? Well, I'll let you in on a little secret. Come here. Psst. Right here, don't tell Sony or else they'll demonetize this video and I'll get shut down. Saving the best for first with Mussoumano's Saving Latifas. So believe it or not, this game is actually based on an actual YouTuber named Mussoumano, and as you can see, it is just another running game where you collect coins, save Latifas, and don't get hit by boxes or you die. So it's a very basic running game. Need I say more? Oh yeah, also a funny thing, this game actually has, if I can get it up, in-app purchases. So you can waste money on this game. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. This might just be one of my favorite games from PlayStation Mobile Musing, and you'll see why, because it's very reminiscent of Dance Dance Revolution and Beatmania. Now, I've set this to easy and it's already whooping my butt, so yeah, either that or I'm just trying to focus on filming. But I mean, you know, if you're into games like Beatmania, Dance Dance Revolution, I would highly recommend this because it is pretty much just like those games, just very hard. But yeah, definitely one of the hidden gems from PlayStation Mobile, and one I definitely did not hear about until now. So yeah, this one definitely is a recommendation from me. So surprisingly, Tokyo Jungle is on the PS Vita through PlayStation Mobile. And yeah, as you can see, if you've played the PS3 version, this is very much different. Almost like it was made on the DS or something. Instead of it being a sort of beat 'em up style game, it's more like an isometric RPG in a way. So it's very interesting to see, especially with games that were on the PS3 being on the PS Vita. Usually they would be like identical in terms of like the actual gameplay itself, but here it's completely different and yeah, very much watered down. As someone who's played the Sky games, this app definitely gave me some interest. Aptly Archives, a series of mini games for PlayStation Mobile, and as you can see here we have Ellinger's Puzzle DX, Go Down the Hill, and Throne Prinnies. And this is also the part where I mentioned that not all PlayStation Mobile games will actually work on Android. Some of them are only for the PS Vita. Now, as you can expect, these games are very underwhelming, but then again, they're kind of like the Xbox Live Indie games, if you remember that back in the day, but for the PS Vita. So yeah, these aren't exactly big budget titles here. Now this is a really interesting PlayStation Mobile game. This is Shuttle Quest 2000, and it incorporates shoot 'em up styles with RPG elements, and it's very interesting to see on something like the PS Vita, which at the time definitely didn't have many games like this that had this old Game Boy style. Really like one of the only games that had a style kind of like that was Undertale, but I would definitely recommend this if you like indie stuff. So what we learned in today's video, that PlayStation Mobile games are interesting? Well, yeah, see, PlayStation Mobile definitely reminds me of the Xbox Live Indie games, where there were very similar games on that storefront, like Castle Miner Z and I Made a Game with Zombies, question exclamation mark, exclamation mark, 1 exclamation mark. So yeah, but these games are definitely, some of them are definitely a lot more cool, like Shuttle Quest and MuSync, you know, hidden gems. And there's a lot of them that are just random shovelware. In fact, there was even one game, I think it was called Steam something. It went for $100 on the PlayStation Store. So yeah, there was definitely a lot of shovelware and slop, but compared to the slop we have nowadays, it's definitely not as bad. So this was a very interesting thing for me to look at, especially with the PsVita, as if you see my channel, I am a PsVita enthusiast. But again, this was a very cool sort of thing to look at and was definitely overlooked on the PsVita. So if you guys find this interesting, please like and subscribe, please.